Jai Bhagwan, Woman Warriors, Dr. Satyavani here, and I am giving you the empowerment talk of the week. So it is Sunday, and it is a little rainy and gray here on this beautiful fall day here in Boise, Idaho, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's great to have that change up with the weather. So I wanted to chat today about emotional resiliency. I am teaching from my life's curriculum because this past week had some challenging situations and conversations with my family because my mom is falling ill, and many of you know that my father passed away in 24 in May, about 18 months ago, and so I think that is starting to hit the tape for my mom, and she's had some physical things that have come up, which has put some strain on my brother and the family and all of that. But I was thinking about this whole idea of emotional resiliency, and from an Ayurvedic perspective, the idea of developing resiliency really is about increasing your ojas, increasing your stamina and your endurance. And we can do that physically, we can do that energetically, mentally, emotionally, as well as spiritually. So building your container of resiliency is a great daily practice. So building a strong body by doing appropriate exercise for your body constitution, proper nutrition, getting enough rest, recovery time, and supplementation as it relates to recovery time as well, because it really will build a lot of resiliency for your physical body so that when the mental emotional stuff hits, and I can admit, didn't always show up great this past week, and not all of us are going to, but at least having that baseline container of strength on all levels of the self so that we can bounce back quicker. I would say that probably 2 decades ago, if I had to deal with the energetic and mental emotional things in my family that I dealt with this past week, because I had a strong body and a strong mental emotional state through routine and habits and proper nutrition and proper sleep, etc., I could handle it more, whereas probably 2 decades ago I couldn't. And I would wind up getting sick and really slumping down mentally and emotionally. So everything it is that we do on our day-to-day is building resiliency, and we build mental emotional resiliency by repetition and having routine and understanding what our environment and the seasons are like, and being able to establish routines according to a dinacharya or a ritucharya, a seasonal routine. All of those things really add up to resiliency across the board, but especially when we experience mental emotional situations that can really break down our resiliency. Believe it or not, the mental emotional stuff is actually a lot harder on ourselves, on our whole self, than actually the stress that we put on our bodies when we're exercising and all of that. So just something I wanted to share on this week from personal experience. And I know many of you out there have had some things that have happened over the course of the past year, whether it was divorce or having a child or losing a job or, all of the above, maybe some financial switches. And we're dealing with that in society right now, where we really need as much emotional resiliency as we possibly can. So a couple of tips, as always, is make sure that you take care of your body. So make sure you're getting proper rest, proper exercise, appropriate nutrition, you're getting good high quality protein and whole foods. Definitely making sure that you are hydrating. The thing that I noticed when I was visiting with my family and dealing with a lot of this stuff is that I wasn't drinking enough water, and I found myself very dehydrated by the end of the day. So that was a note to self. So making sure that you're drinking water as well, getting proper sleep, and building that foundation with strength training and all of that will really build those routines and those habits that allow us to really feel strong. And also being able to talk about it with other people, whether it's a coach or a therapist or your best friend or something along those lines. Engaging those folks to help you really process is a really good thing that helps us once again build our mental and emotional resiliency. So have a great week, go get them, and enjoy these fall colors. as we get closer to Halloween, my favorite holiday. And we'll see one another soon. Jabagwan.